Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Finally and Forever.
Yeah.
Episode 14. We already make it halfway to a dub.
Certified.
Kioskovod. Fat. You already know.
Y'all know the vibes.
Yo, like, share, subscribe, run it up, share it to everybody. Thank you to everybody that's watching the pod.
Super thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. You know, we really need y'all. Really need y'all to, up the numbers. So, we can always get it cracking. You know what I mean?
Man.
Bro, a lot of things.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
Happy 305 day. You heard Dade County shit. Yes, sir. Ski.
You know what's crazy? So we was talking before the pod about Calle Ocho.
Yeah.
Let's keep it
Yeah.
Right. For those that don't know, Calle Ocho is in Little Havana. MIA 305.
8th Street.
Very, very legendary, reputable neighborhood in Miami.
Big fact.
From the Scarface era to the 90s gangbanging era to the present day gentrified Little Havana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they still get it cracking.
To those that don't know, Calle Ocho is once a year in March. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a Latin celebration. Well, I mean, now it's like everybody.
Caribbean. Now it's
like everybody. But it started as like a celebration of Latin culture.
True.
Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Nicaragua. Yo, put your country here.
Yep.
But now I see just as many Americans, Jamaicans, Haitians as anybody else.
Yep.
So that's a beautiful thing. So it's become like a celebration of just all things Miami. You know what I mean?
True. It's
so first time, I've seen Calle Ocho change from super thugged out to family, like people bringing their babies in strollers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing again, you know what I mean? But my first Calle Ocho, I remember I went with my homeboy two of my homeboys from New York. And that was my first time. And I remember we heard about it, like I think about a week before. And we were like, yo, let's go check it out. You know what I mean? We had no idea what to expect, yo. So boom, we park, on thing like, you park on 7th and you know what I mean, whatever, and then you walk down. Bro, as soon as we hit the cut street, I forgot what it was. Bro, I seen this girl fighting this dude for like her life. Yo. And I'm talking about, I've never seen a girl fight so brolic in my life. She was like with the fist. It wasn't like that or scratching. I'm talking about like she was like bam, bam, like a boxer. Like, bro, shout out to whoever you are. If you ever watch this pod, you're gonna be like, yo, that was me. Yo, it was the Spanish girl fighting this black dude.
No.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I'm talking about like the dude was hitting her so hard, you heard the meat like pop, and she wasn't getting knocked out. So either homie was weak or she was like iron jaw, you know what I'm saying? Maria Thompson, Maria Tyson, whatever.
I feel so fucked up laughing behind this shit.
It was crazy because that was like the first couple seconds as we hit the street. And I was like, oh my God. So I remember my homeboy grabbed her and got her out the way. And, she was like on some like, the high Aliyah, like, right?
Some chonga.
Yeah. Some straight chonga. But, so we started vibing, bro. And back then it was, that was the era of the Wilos, the IMPs, I always forget the other dudes, the big name dudes, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, it was like very gang, like Miami gang culture back then, you know what I'm saying? So I remember, I got hooked, man. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Drinking, blazing, just the baddest girls of all, like the baddest girls, maybe not today and nowadays, but back then, the baddest girls of all time was always at Calle Ocho, bro. And back then it used to be, now it's kind of crazy because now Calle Ocho, the weather's kind of colder. Because back then Calle Ocho was always like super hot, bro, hot. Yo, you was out there sweating and shit. Like it was just buck wild, bro. So, girls used to come out with the bikini tops and it was just, it was a beautiful thing, bro. So I just got hooked. So by the time this pod comes out, Calle Ocho is going to be already done because it's this Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking you how Calle Ocho was.
I don't know if I might go because I told you I might have some stuff to do, but if I make it, man. But like even now, I went last year, I think.
You went last year?
I think so. The year before, I think we went together.
Year. I remember that year, but it wasn't last
year. And it's like I don't know, bro. And I don't want to say like, oh, bring the gangs back or bring the third. I'm never gonna say that.
Nah,
but it's just not as.
It's not the same.
Nah, bro. Like it's.
It's not necessarily. And then the back is just not the same.
Yeah, and even back then, I remember, I was there when people perform Culo, like when he was popping with Lil Jon.
Did he have a song called Calle Ocho?
No, I don't remember, but I remember I went there when he's like, yo, I saw that shit live. I saw people perform live. Yo, that first, wasn't my first? Nah, like I think a year later, I saw Celia Cruz perform, bro, legendary. Before she died like a couple years later. I saw her perform live. I seen Nicky Jam perform live when he was like on his comeback.
At Cayocho,
yeah. Bro, I've seen a lot of legendary performances, bro, through the years. So it's like, that's another thing, bro. It's a free concert. Like, where else are you going to see? Bro, this was Pitbull before Mr. 305. Like, this was like the beginning.
Before Mr. International. Yeah. When he was doing songs with Yin Yang Twins and Little John.
Exactly. Like, on the come up. So you always see like new talent at Cayocho. It's a good networking, situation. If you're up and coming, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's funny you say that because the only nigga that came to mind I saw, you're not going to believe who I saw at Cayocho, B.O.B.
Oh, shit, B.O.B.?
I saw him at Cayocho. I was like, damn, bro. And I think it was
either... he's from ATL, bro?
Yeah. I think it was like a Power 96. No, Y100. It was either Power 96 or Y100 stage.
Oh, shit.
And I seen B.O.B. I was like, damn, this nigga's
fire. It's legit, bro. Like, over there, bro, and then the thing is, if you're from Miami, you're going to run into a lot of motherfuckers that you want to see or don't want to see that you haven't seen in years. There's always like that one, yo, what up? And you're like, oh, shit, like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's a beautiful thing. If you're ever in Miami and you're around March, definitely got to hit Cayocho.
What's funny, bro? I've never heard of a shootout in Cayocho.
There probably been bro. I've been to like... Bro,
like I was telling you, like 15. And can you remember any one of them having a shootout?
I seen a bunch of fights back in the day,
super fights,
but never.
No, I even remember because the liquor with the heat,
but the police is deed.
Exactly,
they're deed to this day, and then back then they was heavy. So there's a super huge police presence over there. So if you shoot, number one, you in a big crowd, so you got a million witnesses, you got cameras all over the place. Plus, bro, wherever you run, the police is there. That's a crash dummy situation, yo.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Cayocho, like shit. It be cops and people in the club, and you be hearing surprises. Like nigga got in this club with the banger. They got footage. My whole point of even saying that is that Cayocho is like one of the only like landmarks that like we still have where like it's a thing every year. They're not canceling it. It's not. It was there before Rolling Loud. It was there before Ultra. It was there before a lot of shit. And it's like, it's almost like one of the safe. What I mean safe is like.
Oh yeah, nowadays it's super safe. Like you can take your kids. Like
even when it was the fighting shit, right? When it was super thugged out, it was safe because it was that era. Like dudes wasn't. Like when you say you was there, it was like what 03, 01?
Yeah. So I think that's when I started 03, 04 around there.
Like I don't know, like Cayocho, it's not like what's that shit they got in New York?
Well, they got a bunch.
Summer Jam.
They got Summer Jam, but then you also got the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and then you got the Dominican Day Parade.
True.
And then you also got in Flatbush that they do the Caribbean joint.
You know
that's just like just as massive as anything else.
Just because we only have that down here. We don't have we don't have a Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban.
No.
We have 305 Day and Cayocho.
Yeah, and 305 Day is like a new thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not really
very
like
new.
It's very new. Like that's
very fucking new.
I think that started like maybe not even 5 years ago.
Exactly.
So yeah,
it ain't been a solid 10 years for 305 Day.
Oh yeah.
So that's the point. Is like we only got Cayocho to represent fucking Cuba, DR, PR, Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela. Yeah. There's so many cultures, and we only get one day out the year. New York gets Puerto Rican Day, Dominican Day, and then you said Flatbush got Caribbean Day.
Yeah, they got. I'm sure they got other joints. You know what I mean? But those are the top three that I always see.
What was your best memorable moment from Cayocho? Like, what was your best Cayocho year that stood out? Like, yo, that time I went to Cayocho had to been the best. Like when you said you saw Celia Cruz.
Yeah, that was massive for me.
Was that the best Cayocho you went to?
Maybe not experience-wise.
Which one was the experience?
Oh, man, there's so many, bro. I've been to so many,
bro.
Just
one that sticks out the most. No filter, cause you think it way too hard, bro. And you know which one you fuck with, bro.
Bro, it's just
stop playing.
I would say the 2 or 3 that I remember where I bagged the bitch and we was like,
thank you, nigga. Cause I don't know why you asking like that. Like, you know, hey, on the
we was in the parking lot like, Yeah, definitely. That happened multiple times.
Certified.
I mean, it happened less times than it did, but like when it did, it did.
And that's why it meant more when it happened.
And then you're just like, ay, Dios mío! Like, oh, then you're walking back out. You get a bunch of numbers, and oh yeah, yo. I've met people that impregnated girls that they met in Calle Ocho. Like, they actually started relationships and shit. Like, yeah, like, you've asked them, like, yo, how'd you guys meet? They're like, Calle Ocho. Yeah, I know couples. And I mean, I don't know if they're still together, but I've met a bunch of couples.
But you know what's dope is, like, that's not as weird as, like, yo, I met this person online. Like, that's normal. That's meeting somebody at
that's way more normal because Calle Ocho is once a year. So, you know, online is every day. You know what I'm saying? But online is the new normal. Like, if you meet, there's probably like millions of people that got married that met off you know, all the applications, like, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Like that's just normal.
It's like I almost thought, like, damn, like it was weird for a second when in reality, like, that's more normal than what we live in today.
I think it's more normal to meet people online than on the street nowadays.
Really?
Like, I feel like some women, like, the approach, unless the approach is like on some real like subtle shit. Like, if you're just like, damn, girl, you look good and shit, like how we used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they're like, oh my God, like, I need to see your profile. Like, how many followers do you have? Do you have followers?
Nah, bro.
Are you lit? Are you lit?
It depends on the approach.
That's what I'm saying. The approach has to be, but I think the approach nowadays has to be more finesse.
Yeah.
Than how we used to be more aggressive back in the day, because there was no social media. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think it's
I mean, to each his own, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because it just feels normal because the DMs, sliding into DMs, right? I could literally link with you from just a few conversations, and now you're like, oh, we should link.
Yeah.
And it could be a bitch up the street. It could be a flight. But the point is like, it don't even got to be one of those dating apps. No, it could be fucking like literally.
But Instagram, I think, is the new dating app. Like Instagram, like a lot of niggas crack bitches off of Facebook still. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Instagram is the new, or TikTok, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the new wave. You know what I'm saying? It's been the new wave for a while.
It's to actually look for niggas and
bitches. I don't even know.
That's the part.
I don't even know. And maybe I'm just a lame-o and shit, but I just don't know.
Shit.
Like, all right, you open up Instagram. Yeah. And you're like, I'm gonna look for girls in Hialeah. How do you do that? Like, think about it.
Like, you gotta get hashtag Hialeah.
I guess, bro. Like, however the fuck you do it, I have no idea how to do
like looking like
put Hialeah. Because it don't make no sense on my motherfucking bitches that I already know. I want new bitches, right? So how do you get new bitches on Instagram? I bet you, in the comments, let us know. They're like, oh, it's easy. Step one, like, you know what I'm saying? Sign into Instagram, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
but nah, bro, like. It's just I don't know if it's normal or it's more it's just easier. I think with the
yeah, bro, because
with the internet shit, it's just super easy, bro,
and it's super cheap. Like, you're at the house, you got 9 hours in your bed, like, yeah, what up, girl? What up, girl? Send. What up, girl? Send. Like, one of these hoes gonna crack. I send out 30 fucking DMs. Imagine meeting 30 girls in person. Excuse me. Oh, I can't talk. Oh, my bad. Oh, excuse me. I see. Oh, shit. Like, oh, you married? Oh, my bad. Like, nigga, like, and then you get rejected in person. That shit hit different, yo. Getting rejected in person hit different than a bitch not just responding or a bitch typing back like, "Shut up, loser." Like, you know what I mean? Like, them words ain't shit like on the fucking social media. Like, you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, whatever, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just some fucking wild shit.
Shout out to the hoes that done got bagged from the internet, man. Like, we appreciate
and you see, like, you see shit like basketball players be getting exposed because some bitch that got like 100,000 followers is like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I charge fucking $30,000 to sleep with a motherfucker. And the basketball player's like, damn, bitch, all right, fuck it, I'll fly you out. Like, damn, if you paying 30 bands, like, to straight fuck, bro, that's a new wave. I mean, I'm sure it's been going down for years. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers that got mad bread, they'll be like, look, young buck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for years. And shout out to whoever you are. But in natural society, like...
30 bands for a bitch.
30 bands, bro. And I'm just some shit I've read. You know what I'm saying? These OF girls probably be hitting motherfuckers with 50 bands. But think about it. Like, if you're a basketball player, you just got a $100 million deal, and maybe you already got 20 million in the bank. Think about it, man. 50 bands, 50 bands.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like
for a semi-famous bitch.
I feel like a sucker paying full price for anything. So I'm negotiating pussy. I'm like, yo, ma, 25.5, 25.5,
25.99. 25,999. Not 50 bands.
Like
25 bands.
You said 30, right?
I
don't want to try to hold and just say 15 bands off rip. Like I don't want, because if she going
25,000,
like I gotta start, because she gonna be like 22. I'm gonna be like, oh, now you trying me. 19,
21 and a half.
I'm gonna say 19. You gonna say 19? I'm gonna say 19.
Some wild ass number. Yo, what about 19 and a Delta Air Flight? You know what I'm saying? No popcorn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay you 20, but you gotta pay the Uber to the hotel.
Cause like, yo, bro,
and I ain't feeding you. Like, fuck that.
The mentality is this whole know I'm rich. So she trying to capitalize. She normally ain't charging niggas 30 bands.
Oh, but the thing is that they are though. Like for a bitch to have the audacity, because you know, like these websites post fucking. I mean, I don't know if this is Photoshop, but they post like the screenshots, and niggas be riding with it. They're like, all right, bitch, like boom, 25 bands, like nah, like you know what I'm saying. So they on some bullshit, yo.
I don't know.
I mean, and I'm not gonna say bullshit because you know girls are gonna kill me. They're gonna be like, yo, whatever. If a nigga want to pay, hey, you know, get your bag, like you know what I'm saying. But yo, bro, that's some wild shit.
That's super wild. Cause
you know what I mean.
Lie,
but then they gonna fuck around, yo. I don't care if when we millionaires and shit, we gonna come on the pod like, yo, episode 112. Like, so check it out, bro. I'm in Valley. I meet so and so fuck the gram. 39,000. What do you think, bro? And then you show me the picture. I'm like, oh, you're like, yeah. Bitch got a blue check. You know, 500,000 followers.
500,000. She better have 2.5.
But you know, hey, bro, like you know what I'm saying, like you know 30 what I mean,
bands,
like,
you better be up there with the, you know who.
Nah, but yo, peep, like a lot of them chicks that's supposedly doing this OF shit, they only got like 150, 200,000 followers.
Yeah, because you only need 10% of that to be successful. If them niggas is paying $10 a month,
that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? They running it up on OF, so
them hoes not dumb.
Nah.
Bro, not dumb.
And bro, I don't hate on that at all, bro. If you're a bad bitch out here, get that OF money.
They know that they don't need 1 million followers. Shit. They just know they need a solid amount, like just like them hoes is not dumb, bro.
No. They get into the biz ag.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just what they willing to do sounds dumb. Like in comparison to like, it's no different than like a nigga selling drugs. You got hella options, but you choose to go that route. It's easy. It's fast. It's quick.
I mean, but I think OF is way easier than selling drugs and shit. Like,
exactly. Exactly. That's why.
That's a blessing, yo.
How many more, shit. Bro, if you meet 5 bitches and 5 niggas, there's the 3 niggas that's going to be like, no, I've never sold drugs. But there's the 4 bitches that been like, yeah, I tried OnlyFans. Like, there's more odds of a nigga saying, nah, I've smoked weed, but I ain't never sold it. I know bitches like that probably like never gave up their pussy for money, but they done probably showed it.
Hey, but bro, that's yo. If you turn that camera on you and you doing whatever and you getting paid, that's a beautiful thing, yo. That's a beautiful thing.
Could you be with a bitch that was on OnlyFans?
Not seriously, but I fuck around. Hell yeah, like you
but
know.
But if she making 100 bands,
I'm fucking with it. But I don't know about our relationship. Oh yeah, no. No.
That shit changed.
No.
Nigga said no.
Yo, because you know what?
Put no ring on the OF.
I'm not as mature as other people out here where they're like, yo, that's her job.
Nigga, that's super
that's her
mature.
Job. You know, she comes home.
Bro, that's another level of maturity,
douches herself.
bro.
She takes a shower. She fucking brushes her teeth, and now she's good to go from me.
What's worse, a porn star having a wife as a porn star or as an OnlyFans bitch?
I think it's the same shit, bro. Like, the fuck? Like,
nah, but
fucking is fucking, yo.
No, but
I don't give a fuck about the platform.
Let's get,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit. She could be a hooker down the street. Like, you know, I don't even need to see it. Like, you just know. You just know. pH balance is all cocky. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you're hitting your bitch from the back and you gotta hold your breath because that shit, every time you woofing it, that shit is just blowing that fucking toto ass right into your fucking face. And you're like, I ain't gonna tell her nothing, but I gotta catch this fucking nut. You fucking dirty bastard. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
said, why you
ever banged out some rancid pussy inside your car? And you know, after you done and you're like, all right, bitch, like, you know what I mean, you're good, and you're driving home and that shit smells.
Yo,
like fucking.
Yo, I'm
like you know what I'm saying? Like bot
like I'm like, yo, my dick do not need like. Why it smell like yo,
bruh, dog. No, you know it's not you.
You know it's not
your odors, bro. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like yo, and it's like, and you know what's crazy? Yo, you can hit it from the back, and it's like it's not that bad. You only get those occasional hit backs. But if you flip the bitch to the front, oh no, you eating that though. Not literally, but that shit, the fragrance, la fragancia. Oh, bro, that shit put you in a choke. You're like, huh?
Yo, that's after them club bitches, bro. That's the after.
No, that's just a puta. Nah, bro. Trust me. I used to think that shit. Or niggas used to be like, oh, maybe she fucks a lot with condoms on, bro. That's just todo. Because I've been even with bitches that like for a long time and they have those times.
Yo.
Of the todo. I just think it's just a fucking, I don't know what it is, bro. Like women, you know what I mean? Like you let me know. But there's times.
Ladies, leave all the comments.
Because you know what it is, bro? Like a nigga can take a shower at any point in time and you'll be all right for the fuck session. Hilarious. But I've seen women take a fucking shower in front of me and then come out and we fuck and the daughter's like, what? I'm like, yo, but I just seen it. I just seen the herbal essences drip down. I just seen, you know what I'm saying, that the African soap do his job.
Bro, I hate that.
And it's a fact.
Bro,
anybody that smashed multiple women knows this is a fact.
Bro, and that's why I'm like, yo, how you hopped out the shower and like,
and that shit's still like,
with it.
Boom.
Yo, I play with it and I just, you know, just
nah, dog. Yo, like, bro. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit is crazy,
shit
yo.
Smell like grab a leaf, nigga.
That shit is like fucking, yo, that's just like, oh my god, like I don't know, like the sauna at the fucking gym, like you know what I'm saying?
God. Oh no,
that shit is just,
stop.
That's just like, yo, it's just another fragrance, bro. And you know what it is? You can't stop. Once you open and your shit is going, bro, you gonna take that smell. You gonna take it to the fucking end.
Yo.
You might be throwing up on yourself and everything. You're just like, nope. Gotta finish like a G. I'm already in. You're already committed.
This the illest shit ever. Yo. Finally, the realest shit ever.
No, because it's a fact, yo. Like, this is
some
just
real shit, bro.
Nah, bro. This is some real shit. A lot of motherfuckers gonna look at this shit and be like, yo. And then if you're watching with your girl, bro, like, you'll be like, nah, baby, that ain't true. Like, you know, I love you. You clean and shit. But when he tells his homeboys, like, you know, like, he's like, when Devo walk out, he's like, I'll be talking again. But when he leave, I'll be talking again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Shit. That's just a fucking fact, yo.
These niggas definitely get devoted by their hoe, bro.
Oh,
don't never watch this podcast with your girl.
Yo, but a girl might be looking, like, you know, when we talking about this shit, she be looking at her man like, oh, dog, you better not say a motherfucking thing. You what? Because they're gonna expose you. They're gonna expose you. Every little freaky ass weird shit that's just gonna come out like bam, bam, bam. You don't feel like shit about it.
That's crazy.
Because that touches a woman in the soul, bro. Think about it.
Damn,
like,
you right.
You're a girl,
like her hair.
And niggas like, yo, bitch, you a fucking pussy stinks.
Yep.
Like that is like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like
you cutting deep.
Oh, bro, that's like the worst.
Yo.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's calling a bitch a bitch. It's calling a bitch out her pussy crazy. It's calling something, saying something bad about her hair. And no matter what culture you in, black, white, like just certain things. Like, and I say bitches because I'm from Miami. Like, it's never no disrespect.
No. You know how we mean it.
But it's crazy because, like, I know, like, dudes have a difficult time. If this was to happen, and y'all know it did, y'all know that if y'all still with that person that it's happened with, like, how y'all. You don't even know in your head how to tell her, like, yo, what was going on?
No, you can't ask that shit. Yo, I remember one time, I told my nigga, I'm like, yo, man, because he was talking about that shit, like, oh, the pH balance and shit. I was like, yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I be fucking this bitch and shit. And like sometimes, bro, his pussy be singing like a motherfucker, yo. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yep, that bitch is fucking other niggas with a condom on. And I used to be like, oh, really? Because I never used to fuck a bitch with the condom and shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. So this bitch is out here fucking other niggas and shit. You know what I mean? I started buck wild tripping and shit, but I never told her. You know, I wasn't gonna be like, yo, like, you know what I mean? But yo, I used to look at her like, yeah, like I know,
yeah, like,
I know,
yeah, I know you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, what if this nigga was just talking shit? Yeah. I don't know, bro. The nigga ain't no fucking gynecologist and shit. He like the hood doctor. He's like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me. You know that hood science and shit.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's a Bill Nye fucking flow and shit. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, but again, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's crazy.
But anyway, that was a great subject. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mad fucking
if you're out there
hilarious.
with the shrimp toto and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Be careful.
But it's the tilapia toto.
Oh, the tilapia. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the tilapia in the car from Publix and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God.
Yo, this nigga got me dying, bro.
But yo, that's the thing, because you know what I mean? Like, you know, especially Miami is hot. So if you meet a girl walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe things happen, yo. Like, you know, the vibe is right. You know what I'm saying? You're both attractive. You know what I'm saying? You know, one thing leads to another. And you know what I mean? You might get some of that Miami, you know what I'm saying? The
Miami heat.
The tang, you know what I'm saying? The Miami heat and shit. It happens, yo. You know what I mean? We're not blessed enough to like live in LA where they have like, you know, frozen eats and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
frozen eats is
crazy. Like it's like more like finesse and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like that was a pun intended. That nigga said frozen eats. Like, hey, yo.
I mean, yo. But think about it, like, you know, that's why girls love LA. Like I used to hear girls be like, yo, my hair doesn't frizz up in LA. Like my hair is always nice and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sweating and shit. Like, they got great weather. But like, come New York in the summer, Miami every fucking day, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Bitches definitely.
Motherfuckers out here do the best they can do, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real. You might be in a $1,000 Dior fucking shirt, sweating like a motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With the pancakes in the armpits and shit.
The pancake.
Yeah, bro. So, you know what I mean? That's Miami for you and shit, you know?
Yo, that's fucking hilarious. You hit that shit on the money. All right, so let me ask you, right?
Yeah.
What's the first person you'll tell? What's the first thing you'll tell?
Damn, the first person I would tell on? No.
Hell no. What's the first thing you tell a person that's never been here before that's coming down here during the summer when the shit is hot? I'm talking about this is a different type of heat, my nigga. This is fucking.
But they coming from another hot place or just like you know, they coming from Montana and shit?
Nigga, they could come from Phoenix, Puerto Rico, New York, nigga. They gonna think that they know heat because they've been to their heat.
Well, I'm from Puerto Rico, bro, so like the heat out here is the same shit as
for real.
Yeah, Puerto Rico I think is even hotter. Yeah, Puerto Rico is
that sticky, humid, fucking.
Bro. Puerto Rico is the type of place where number one, like nobody has central AC, so you might have AC in one room, and unless you're rich,
yeah,
you got central AC. But even people that got nice homes, they might have multiple AC units in each room. But put it like this: there's no AC in the bathroom, and the hallway ain't got no AC. So in Puerto Rico, you take a shower. You come out the shower, and as soon as you open the door to go to the hallway, woof, then you start sweating like a motherfucker. You gotta run to the room, be like, ay, Dios mío. And then you get ready, you're nice and cool. You open up the goddamn door back to the hallway, you hot as fuck again.
Bro, that's how I feel.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is savage. Bro. No, but a lot of people out here got central AC, bro.
No. What I mean is like, even with AC, it's still, you feel that heat, bro. You could have a Bro, we live in an era where niggas have fans and AC and it's still hot when you get out the shower, bro. You still, maybe I'm a big nigga, bro. I don't know.
But it's like that for everything,
nigga, bro. But I swear to God, bro, I be in front of the fan, in front of the AC. It's like, nigga, how am I not cooling down?
No. Nah, it's crazy out here. Like, I would tell somebody, like, if you're from a hot place, and I don't tell you shit because you already know what it is.
Yeah.
But if you're from
but Phoenix hot, dry heat is different than, like, when you said Puerto Rico, I'm like, damn, that sounds like fucking Miami, nigga.
Yeah, but like, Phoenix is like dry heat. So
yeah. So it depends.
Yeah, I mean,
bro.
I would tell them, yo, like, you know, pack light, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, chancletas, shorts, and tank tops.
What type of heat is New York when it gets summertime?
Yo, New York heat is like Miami heat, though.
You think so?
Oh, fuck yeah, yo. Like, that shit get hot, muggy as fuck.
But they got the fucking,
and then,
what's
nigga,
that
they
shit
live in the brick
buildings,
buildings, so inside the building is.
But you see, we don't do nothing like how y'all do shit up, well, not y'all, but New York niggas do. What's the shit with the yellow fucking, where they crack that bitch open and start
throwing the fire hydrant.
The fire hydrant. We don't do that shit here.
Nah, we should though.
That would be lit, but we don't.
Nah.
Summer, we just, nigga, we suffer.
But nigga. New York is hot, yo. New York is hot because number one, it's all buildings, so there's no trees and shit. There's no breeze, so it's hot as fuck. And then everything is just concrete, so you hot. You inside the building is hot. And most of them fucking old ass houses ain't got no central AC. That's a fact. So you dying in New York, like, with the heat, bro. Like, actually, people die a lot with heat stroke because, you know, like, you know, those old ass buildings, the elevator might be broke.
Oh, yeah.
So you got grandma in fucking the 20th floor. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, God bless her soul. Like, you know what I mean? She ain't got no help. So, yeah, New York is treacherous, man.
We got to keep it back to Miami. It's 305 day. We talk about Calle Ocho. We talk about Miami Heat.
I'm sweating right now.
Nigga, that's that Miami Heat. It's March,
hot.
nigga. It's spring, nigga.
So, yo, you know what's crazy in 305 day? I went to Hialeah, like, I think when 305 was, like, the first year, maybe. And they had, like, a little block party in East Hialeah by the train tracks.
Okay.
Right before the entrance of, like, Brown Sub. I forgot what that is. I think it's, like, 8th, maybe Lejeune.
Okay.
All the way down. And I remember that was fire. They had, like, Lolos and shit. They had a bunch of graffiti and shit. They had food and shit. They had, I think it was Power 106 was there. With what was that girl's name? The famous DJ? Lisa or what is it?
Oh shit.
Damn. I remember I met her. She's actually, I think she's Dominican or Haitian. Bad one.
Damn, Lisa Monet? Not Lisa Monet.
Hell no.
What's the
I know she was like super famous on the radio.
It wasn't Lisa, and wasn't it 99 Jams?
Yo, it could have been, yo, you know what? Whatever, bro. It was Miami radio, and I remember that girl was there. And they turned it up, man. It was a nice show. They had DJ DJ shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a nice thing. 305 day is dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think Miami, like, you know, once you're here for a minute, you know, you get the culture and the vibe. It's a different city altogether, man. Miami's not like any other city I've ever been to and shit. I think Miami has the most, like, as far as Spanish and Caribbean culture, is the most diverse I've ever seen. The only one up I would give it is maybe New York City, because you got Pakistanis, you got Asians, you got a lot more. Plus, it's a fucking way bigger city, you know, so it's not even fair. But yo, for the size of Miami, the you know, the cultures is crazy.
Yeah, because we just very segregated. New York is like a real melting pot.
But I don't think Miami's like that segregated, like how I heard like places in Chicago where it's like all black and it's like all white. I don't see any neighborhood out here being super segregated like that.
When you go to Hialeah, how often do you see anybody besides Cubans in Hialeah?
I see a lot more now. You don't see a lot of blacks, like, you know what I'm saying, I mean. like American blacks and shit.
I just ain't want to see but
no, but it's a fact though.
How many Spanish people do you see in Little
But you
Haiti?
see a lot more blacks when you get to the east side, like, you know, the border.
That turns into.
But yeah, West Hialeah Gardens, yeah, like, rarely.
You get me?
Just how you might not see a lot of Spanish people in Liberty City.
Exactly.
Actually, now it's kind of changing. You know what's changing? Opalaka. Opalaka used to be straight black.
Yeah.
And now I see a lot of Dominicans like a motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah. There's like yeah.
I don't be on
in the projects. You're like right in front of the in front of the Amazon. Nah, like not the triangle, but like towards that, like where the project is at. Right in front of the Amazon factory shit. Not factory, the shipping center.
Yeah, I know you're talking
about. Bro, like right there, like, you know what I mean, off of Fisherman and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just very, you know, like I heard about, like, when I talk to my niggas in LA, they're like, yo, LA right now is mostly Mexican, bro, and Spanish people. South Central is a bunch of Spanish motherfuckers. Compton, like, you know, black people, you know, because obviously black people are gonna have more money than all these, you know, Central Americans, South Americans coming in, right, to the neighborhood. Sure. So, you know, they got more money, so black people are moving to like Riverside, Inland Empire, maybe some even down to San Diego. You know what I'm saying? So they have more money.
Yep.
So they, you know, they're moving on up, bro. So whatever they leave behind is taken over by a Central American family, you know, South America. So the demographics is crazy. Like, you got all black neighborhoods that was maybe controlled by a black gang is not there anymore. Now it's all the new recruits are all Spanish dudes. You know what I'm saying? So LA is rapidly changing. I think gentrification has a lot to do with it. Miami, bro, I think it's gentrification central, bro. Like, look at Little Havana, how we were just talking about.
Yeah, because
bro, Little Havana is like, you see Canadians popping up in Calle Ocho now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Go to the cigar rolling shops. You know, go buy their, you know, their cafecito and shit. You know what I mean?
But you think,
and then everybody in Little Havana ain't Cuban no more.
You think Miami as a whole is getting gentrified, and that's just part of it?
I think, bro, I envision at least most of East Little Havana to become the new Brickell.
Oh shit.
Number one. In a couple of years, Little Haiti's gonna be gone. Like, that's just all gonna be the new Wynwood. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Wynwood is basically, it used to be Puerto Ricans, now it's just all hipsters. Little Havana's next. I mean, Little Haiti's next, for sure. Because I think we talked about this before, because the elevation and shit, like, you know, everybody says Miami's gonna, like, get flooded and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
So, and plus, it's prime real estate, bro. Little Haiti is prime real estate. They're like the only hood that borders, like, extreme rich. Like, on one side of Biscayne is all poor, and on the other side of Biscayne is nothing but, like, multi-million-dollar homes, like, literally, like, across the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? Where else can you see that shit? Like, even in LA, I don't remember no hood where across the street is like $1 million homes, and on this side is extreme poverty. Like I don't remember that in LA.
Nah,
like it's gradually like in LA, it's like you gradually go from like hood to like real poor.
But I ain't gonna lie, I guess that's just living here. It's always been like you can make the wrong left.
Oh yeah.
Ugly,
it's
and
bad.
you adjust in a fucking great neighborhood.
Yeah, it's tricky. Miami's very tricky like that. You get off on the wrong exit, it's that ass. You know what I'm saying?
And
like
you literally won't be that far from.
But nowadays with gentrification, people are losing fear. Because I remember, when I first got here, Wynwood was the no-go zone. Like, people used to be dead-ass scared of Wynwood. Now I see, they look at me like, what you doing over here, boy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, it's my hood now, bruh. You know what I mean? You know, with their organic matcha tea and shit. You know what I'm saying?
With
so
boba tea.
Yeah, bro. So it's the
vegan fucking tacos.
And think about it, Miami is one of the most opulent places in America. Like, you talk about New York and LA is rich and San Francisco, perfect. But Miami, where else do you have a mansion where you could park a yacht in your backyard? Where in America?
That's fly.
That's extreme balling.
That's just hearing that shit.
Bro, I'm not talking about a Bugatti that's $1 million. I'm talking about a 10, 20, $30 million yacht in your backyard. Like literally, I'm in my backyard smoking a cigar and my yacht is right there. I can like go up to my yacht, turn it on, drive off, and come back, park it, and go into my living room. Where else can you do that? You can't do that nowhere in the U.S. Can't do that in New York, L.A., like none of that shit. Nowhere.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yo, Miami is out of control with the richness, yo. Like, it's out of control. Like, I've never seen that shit before in my life. Like, Miami is one place where we're building this shit on. Like, they let you know, yo, bro, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, rich. Like, there's crazy shit in Miami that you'll never get to see, bro. Like, sometimes, like, I remember one time we went to a club years ago in South Beach for Washington. No. This was the, like, when you get down the bridge, that first left, not towards the what was that? The shit where that Brazilian steakhouse is. Fogo de Chao is like on the right, but then if you make a left. Anyway, back there, bro, there used to be this building. It was like the most high-end club I've ever seen in my life besides like Live and shit. Or like, what was that other one?
Mansion?
Nah.
Cameos?
Nah, Mr. Oh, my God. What's the name of that place, bro? That's the most ballingest club I've ever seen in Miami. It's Mr. Something. Damn, I forgot. But, bro, this is the only place where I've seen where the roof of the club opens and a girl comes down on like a cable to the table and hands you your fucking Moet bottle or your champagne bottle.
That's crazy.
Yo, I gotta remember the name of this place. Yo, that shit was the most extreme. The club is all VIP. Like, there's only like a passageway between all the tables, and then you got the main stage. Like, there's no dance floor. It's like if you don't have a section, like, it's over. It's a wrap. Yo, they have a Moet vending machine in front.
Oh shit, I've heard of this spot. And
bro, like they said, the little bottles, a vending machine, like if it was Pepsi and shit.
You told me about this,
bruh.
And you said it's Mr. Something.
It's Mr. Something. I forgot the fucking name and shit. Obviously, I only went there one time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even gonna cap and shit. Be like, oh, I used to go all the time. Nah, bro. I went one time because an artist invited me, and it was like the most opulent, extreme, ballingest shit I've ever seen. Like in Puerto Rico, we call it botelleo. Like, diablo, papi, un botelleo, cabrón. I was like, it was a war of the bottles. Like, it was like one table. I remember, bro, they had like one that was like a Star Wars theme. Yeah. And like niggas would dress up as stormtroopers and shit and come to the table and be like, oh. And then, with the little flares and shit, they would leave. And then all of a sudden they're like, all right, table fucking boom. And they would like have like a racing car. Like, bro, it was the whole theme of the club is like basically like that, like bottle wars.
That's fine.
And bro, I've seen motherfuckers that live spend 10 bands on maybe 2 bottles where the girls come out with the flares and the sign. The way this shit was cracking, I think it's called Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
I think it's called Mr. Jones now that I think about it. Bro, you guys look that shit up, bro. That is the craziest. I've never seen a club like this in my life. It was them dudes, every bottle service had to be, and I'm throwing numbers out here because I don't know, but at least 5 bands or more. I might be tripping. They might be like, bro, it's 10 bands. I don't know. But it was thousands. And I'm talking about it was back to back to back. Like, the only time they stopped the bottle wars was when the artist was singing their song. Like, and when it's time for the performance, they were like, all right, did that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna sing and shit. But yeah, bro, like I've never seen nothing like this. And the culture of Miami is extreme balliness. And then the thing about the city of Miami, there is no baller above any other baller. Like there's no one man that's richer. Because you could go to any of these clubs in South Beach and like the prince of like some country might come in and just shit on you. Like you might be buying like all the bottles and the niggas like, yeah, let me get 20. Like, bro, that's the city we in, bro. Like, I've seen dudes kick niggas out of sections and shit. Like, they're like, yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Prince fucking whatever's here. Like, you gotta go.
Damn.
Like, yeah, like it gets, and that's how people live. Like, shout out to the 2 Cuban dudes from Miami Vice, bro. Respect to you guys, man. These guys, they run the parties that live. Like, I think on Thursdays and Fridays. I think even the whole weekend. And then they do the Dare nightclub in Hard Rock. They get the top of reggaeton artists and Spanish artists. Like, they banging dudes, like, you know, pause over the head, like, you know, but like 10 bands a table.
Oh, they hit niggas over the head.
Yeah, with the bill, you know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, what you mean, bro?
It's not that type of party. You're like, yo, I don't want to go to the party no more. Banging what? Yo, what? You like bang bros? Like, nah. Like,
they out there diddying niggas? Nah. They out there diddying niggas?
Yo, you was OD for the fingers, yo. Like, what kind of sus ass fucking gift was that, yo? You fucking with the fingers. You know what I mean? This yo, that's crazy. But like, you know, but that was OD.
Nigga,
that was OD.
Niggas said they out there banging.
All the gifts, you just like, yo, inside joke, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, my bad, yo. But yo, you OD for that. But you know, yo, at the end of the day, that's the culture, yo. Miami's got the
baller ass shit, nigga. It's what the
like you be thinking like, yo, I got a rollie on. These niggas is like, yo, I got a Richard Mille. Richard Mille. You ever been to the Richard Mille at the fucking in Brickell?
No.
I never even been inside, yo. I remember one time because it's at the Brickell City Center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's still there. It's downstairs. Yo, you see like the front of the store, and there's this huge like straight up steroid nigga with a suit on, like behind the glass, like. You just like, you looking like, should I open the door? Because, yo, think about it, bro. I think the cheapest watch is like maybe 80 bands. Think about it. Like, if you walk inside there, what are you going to say? Like, they're like, hi, welcome to Richard Mille. And you're just like, oh, I'm just taking a look, guys. Like, bro, you're going to look like a bitch. Like, they're going to look at you like, nigga, you got 100 bands?
Yeah, nigga, why is you
Can you cover the tax on this? Yo, the tax on this is like probably 15,000.
Certified.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Miami's just, bro, it's super baller. And it's the land of when, what was that shit on Memorial Weekend? Yo, I seen niggas hustle they heart out since January just to rent that Lambo for that weekend.
Yep.
And the rest of the year be dead ass broke.
Yep.
But this is the land of, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, catch up.
Richest niggas will go broke in Miami.
Yeah, it's, yo, I've seen dudes come out here, like from New York, LA, like Vegas, like dudes that's you know, they got money, bro. They moving. And they're like, yo, the most money I've ever spent is in this city, even more than Vegas.
Yeah, damn.
Like, that's crazy because, you know, I figure Vegas would be more expensive. Like, yo, Miami, like, nah.
God.
And think about it, the casino here at Hard Rock, bro, like, think about, like, I've heard stories of dudes losing like 50, 60 bands in like an hour. Like, just playing poker, playing blackjack. And I'm sure, you know, Vegas dudes are like, yeah, that happens here every day. But, bro, I hear that's a wild situation, yo.
That's super
and
wild.
And then the motherfuckers to have it like that.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you talking to a motherfucker like, yeah, so I was at the table, I lost 60 racks. Like, as soon as they talking, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And this is not even the scamming era. This is just dudes like getting money.
Yep.
You know, that's a different level. Like Miami, you know what I'm saying? Miami is and it's also a good place to network because people out here, like I said, because it's hot, you know, it's not like a nigga got a fur coat or all that shit. You might have meet a motherfucker at the restaurant, you know, at the bar, resting regular, and he's a multi-millionaire. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might have just started some Bitcoin shit, or, you know, he got an app out or whatever. And Miami's a new age over here. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of the best networking cities out there. You know.
Yo, this the crib, this the bottom, this what we do. Okeechobee, Calle Ocho.
Yo, so this episode was just basically 305 and then the Stank Toto?
Basically, because definitely.
Damn, what am I going to call this? Like, yo, episode 14.
Day
you
County.
Smell that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Smells like 305.
You know what I'm saying? Smells like 305. 305 smell it. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my God.
Forever, man.
episode 14 in the bag. You know what I mean? Yo, we just kind of freestyled this one day, right?
I feel like every time is a fucking freestyle.
You know what I mean? But yo, you know the content is cracking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like, share, subscribe. Thank you to everybody that's always tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it entertaining. Ya tú sabes, papi.